Okay, listener, this is Ferdina Fatmanalum, faculty of CSE department IUBAT, and this is our lecture of computer graphics. That the subject code is CSC 455, and today the topic is we are going to learn is polygon clipping. That means how can we clip a polygon according to the window. Okay, so last class we have learned Lion-Bursky algorithm. Now we are going to learn some algorithm for polygons. Okay, so first of all, how this clipping works at the polygon. Look at here, this orange rectangle is the window and this one is the polygon. So after clipping it will look like this. Okay, so all the parts outside the window has been cut. Okay, so to make this clipping we will use an algorithm which is Sutherland Hodgeman algorithm. So what is it? Okay, so we can think it like a electric circuit or like a loop. That is, look at here, this rectangle is, suppose this is the window and this ash color rectangle is the polygon which we want to clip. So look at here, these windows have 4 vertices with 4 edges. So initially we give some name to each vertex, like this one is P0, then this one is P1, then P2 and P3. Okay, so initially we start from the vertex P0 and then give the arrow such a way that if we start from P0 and we move through the arrow, then it will come to the initial point. In such a way we have given the arrow. Okay, so now look at here, there are for each edge there are 4 possible cases can be possible. Okay, so in this polygon there are 4 edges, right? Like P0 to P1, P1 to P2, P2 to P3 and P3 to again P0. So there are 4 cases which can be possible for each edges. Okay, so suppose we consider only one edges which is P0 to P1. So what are the cases now? Okay, look at this picture. Suppose this left side is inside the window and this right side is outside the window. Okay, so this one is the inside and this one is the outside. Okay, and we have considered here only one edge, that is P0 to P1. Okay, so what are the cases now? Look at here, the first case is entering the clipping region. Okay guys, here I want to mention you that here the clipping region mean actually the window. Okay, so look at here, the first one, the first case, look at this edge, that is P0 to P1, and look at the arrow. The arrow indicate that it has started from P0 and it has ended at P1. This means it is actually, according to arrow, it is actually entering the clipping region as well as it is actually entering the window. So this is the first case. So in that case what we can do, we have to find out the intersection point. So look at here class, what is the intersection point here? Suppose we have taken that the intersection point is P. So after the clipping, this P0 to P portion will be cutted and the remaining portion will be P to P1. Okay, so now come to the second condition, that is leaving the region. Okay, look at here for this P0 to P1 edge, according to arrow it indicate that it has started from P0 and going to the outside. So in that case what we will do, look at here, at only P. So again we will find out the intersection point and P0 and to P portion will be remain and the other portion will be cut. Okay, so the third case is entirely outside, that is this case. Look at here, the edge is totally outside the window, so we don't need to do anything. and the last one is entirely inside. Look at here, P0 to P1, this whole edge is totally inside the window, so we don't need to clip it. Okay, so these are the 4 cases which can be possible for each edge. So this is the basic concept for Sutherland Hodgeman algorithm. So in the exam, if I mention you that write down the basic concept of Sutherland Hodgeman algorithm, then in that case you have to give these pictures with these 4 conditions.